I cannot believe Christmas is done and it is now time for 2026. Gosh, get a drink, get comfy, and let's go through my Christmas 2025 haul. Hi guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to go through everything that I got for Christmas. So I want to start this video with a very big disclaimer that I have some amazing people in my life and we are in a very fortunate position of being financially very lucky. I have wonderful family and friends that have spoiled me rotten and I am extremely grateful for everything that I've received. I have loved every single present that I've got this year, and so with that being said, I don't want anyone to think that I'm bragging or that this is me showing off. I love watching these videos and I want to put that content out into the world of videos that I love to watch reciprocated. So if this is a video that you guys don't want to watch or is not going to sit right with you, then please just come back another time. Thank you so much for your support so far. But yeah, I'm going to go through everything that I've got this year for Christmas. I've been extremely spoiled and lucky, so I'm extremely grateful. We had a wonderful day spent with like presents and food and fun, and we played a game in the evening. We went to the pub. It was just the best time ever, and so I'm currently filming this in that Christmas like crimbo limbo period just so I can get it filmed and then I can start putting all these gifts away, because I didn't want to start putting them away because then I'd forget what I got them. So the Christmas decks will not still be up in 2026, but I'm filming this one on the 27th of December so I can then get my presents away. But I've split my presents. I keep looking down because they're all in front of me. I've split my presents into 4 different categories. We've got Bookish, Toiletries / self-care and wellness, food, and then a miscellaneous bits with all sorts of odd jobs in. So I will go through, I will try and timestamp the video, chapter the video for you guys, so that if you only want to see what the Bookish stuff I got or whatever, you can kind of tune into what you got. But I'm going to get started with the Bookish stuff, then the self-care, then the food, then the miscellaneous at the end. So get yourself a drink, get cozy, because we have quite a bit to go through. Okay, so we're starting off with our Bookish related bits and pieces, and I'm going to speed run a lot of this because a lot of these books I got in London. So if you want to see a bit more about those, then I included the haul in my London vlog, so you can go and have a look at those. But in that vlog I picked up If We Were Villains, Wicked, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, The Wedding People, First Time Caller, and Evenings and Weekends. I picked these up and Mum and I kind of split them up for Christmas, so I got to unwrap them on Christmas Day as a kind of an extra present for myself and from my parents as well. So those are obviously the 6 books I got from them and for myself. I also ordered and got a little Kindle stand which has like a little, quite elongated, there's a little bowl in there for like snacks. I like to keep my clicker in there when it's not being super noisy. So I thought that was super cute, and I've still got my Kindle stand on the side of my bed, which I absolutely love, but I do think that that one's really good if I want to lie in that specific position. If I want to be facing the other way, or I've got ambiance on in the background, or even just sat downstairs watching like TV or sat at the table, this is really good. So got this one. And then I also got given a blind date with a book. Blind date with a book, which obviously I've opened. My brother's girlfriend got this for me and she selected Christmas Crime. So this book will unfortunately be put aside for November, December time next year. But in our little like blind date, we got a Galaxy hot chocolate, a mini dairy milk bar, Bookish sticker, hopefully you can see, some annotating highlighting sticky notes, and a bookmark. And this is from the company, the Jade Paper Company. And then the book we got was Murder at Maybridge Castle, A Christmas Mystery by Ada Moncrief. So I'm very intrigued to get into this one, but like I say, it will be the end of next year because I said to her, I was like, I'm in the middle of a couple of books now. I've kind of read my Christmas quota for the year. So that one we put aside as the start of my Christmas collection that I want to read next year, because that's kind of kind of how I got my Christmas books for this year. And then we got some Bookish accessories now. So I got, which is this one, it's quite funny. So I got a Bookish reading light to obviously clip onto your book and read. I got my mum and my brother's girlfriend a reading light for Christmas as well, because neither of them have Kindles. Well, my brother's girlfriend does now, but neither of them had Kindles. I do find sometimes you don't want any lights on when you're reading in the evening, so I bought them both a reading light. And then obviously my mum's friend got me this one. I unwrapped it and I was like, how weird, how crazy. So we've all got reading lights for Christmas, but that will come in handy because I have my fairy lights on a lot of the time when I'm reading in bed. But what I love about my Kindle is that it's really dark and I kind of can just fall asleep reading it. And I think this is going to be the same with this one, is it'll be like a dark atmosphere around, and then I can fall asleep reading my physical book as well, and don't feel like because the fairy lights are quite bright, they light up quite a lot of the room. I use them quite a lot in the mornings when I first wake up to wake me up, rather than having the overhead light on straight away. That's kind of the first thing I do. So I do find them quite bright, and that for me is quite a lot of morning time. So I think a nice little book light will help with that separation. And then the last Bookish thing that I got, which honestly I was shocked by this. I think this is the cutest thing ever, and my mum got me this from Etsy. It's a little sign called Lauren's Library, and it's got the books that I've read this year. So it's got little hooks that can go on and go in, and then it comes with little numbers, and you can then hook on the number of how many books you've read this year, and you sucky that one up to the top of your shelf, and then you can hang it so it should dangle over your shelf. Honestly, my mum has found that one and I love it. That's so cute. It's just from Etsy. It's made of wood. It's kind of been printed and stuck together. How cute is that? Incredible. So that's kind of my Bookish gifts. Obviously, like I say, a lot of the books I picked out in London, so I've speedrun them, but I got a few other Bookish things. I'm shocked by how little Bookish things I got, because I think it's because everyone in my life is like, oh, I would have bought you a book or something like that, but we don't know what you've got. So it's absolutely fair enough. I just assumed a lot of my friends and family would have got me a little bit more, but I've made up for that in Toiletries. But I obviously am appreciative of everything, and I know it's really hard to buy for someone who reading books is my hobby, but I do it constantly. So kind of that's why my parents buy me books, but with me telling them, so a lot of the time I'll send them a link to books that I like really want or whatever, so I don't get double ups and stuff, because it is hard to kind of give books and bookish things when you don't know what I've got. So like I say, I was shocked there wasn't more in this category, but I am very appreciative of the gifts that I got that I didn't know about, especially this little library sign. I cannot wait to put this up, and I think this was partly the reason why I wanted to get this video filmed so quickly, so I can get my new sign up on my shelf. But yeah, we'll now move on to the toiletry bits that I got given, and there is a lot. Okay, so moving on, let's talk toiletries. Now, toiletries is an area of Christmas I think most people, when you get to an adult, excel in. So this is the area of gifts which has got the most in, because I think it's something so nice and most people can get behind giving and receiving toiletries. You'll see what type of toiletries I like, and the people in my life know this about me. So there's a lot of kind of, not like repeats, but not in a bad way. So I will unload all of this, put them all in their little areas in my room, and I will use all the toiletries up until obviously they're gone, and then I won't buy any more. So I have a nice Christmas stock up on my toiletries, and then that will last me a few months. Sometimes my toiletries have lasted me pretty much the whole year. I've not got quite that much anymore. I think that was when I was working in teaching, or like when we were kids, and you know, when you're kids and all your friends buy you presents, and then all your mum's friends buy presents and stuff like that. And as we've gotten older now, a lot of the friends' presents and stuff like that have just calmed down a little bit, and there's like a lot of other people have got grandchildren or children or nieces and nephews to be buying for. So I know I think I think only one of my friends actually bought gifts for each other, and the rest of us, my best friend, I don't buy for her, I bought for her 2 kids. My other friend, we tend to just do something, we'll go out for like a meal or whatever. We don't tend to buy presents anymore because we've all got so many people in our life to buy for. So toiletries is always a big one, but I'm very grateful for it to have downsized a little bit as well, because I know that all of the scents in front of me I will like, and I'm very fussy with what I shower in and stuff. So let's get started. Firstly, we've got a couple of candles. So I've got a tube rose and freesia fragrance candle. It lasts up to 30 hours. It's from the Simplicity collection. I don't know where that is, but it's this one here. It's in a beautiful kind of corrugated glass holder, and it smells quite florally, but it's quite like it's a floral, but it's quite subtle. I am not sure how I feel about this candle. My brother's girlfriend got me this, and I told her this. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I did say to her, I think I'm gonna have to see what it's like when it burns. Again, I'm very unique with scents. I can get a headache from quite a strong smelling, so actually I think something like this will be really, really good, because it's not going to smell that strong, and it's just going to give that really subtle floral fragrance to the room. So I will have to burn this one soon and just see how I feel about it. But it is, regardless, it is in a gorgeous little container, so I need to figure out where I'm going to put it. That's the other thing with a lot of these things. I don't get a lot of decor anymore because I just have nowhere to put it, so I love that though. Then we've got another candle from my friend, and this is Amberwood and Musk, and this one says what a year this week has been on the front of it. And it is literally, it smells like a really beautiful kind of perfume. It's quite musky. I am obsessed with it. I love it so much, and I haven't burnt it yet. So I got this one last week or a couple of weeks ago. This one's from one of my friends, and so I've had this one a little longer than obviously the rest of them. I haven't burnt it yet, but I'm very intrigued to see if it burns as nice as it smells normally, because sometimes candles don't burn as good, but beautiful as well, and very true. Then moving on, we got from my grandma. She smashed it out of the park. I got some little beauty blenders. Let me take it out of the pot. I got some beauty blenders. They're in all different shapes. So you've got, this one says, one's for a droplet, one's a contour, one's a precision, one's a flat base, and one's a correct. Or the little ones are correct. I probably won't use them for their intended purpose, but they are by a brand called Pro Beauty Essentials, and she just got them from TK Maxx. I can only tell because of the sticker, but she saw me, I went around to her house not long ago because she had her cataracts removed, and I stayed the night, and she saw me do my makeup, and she saw me use my sponges, and she was like, found them, picked them up, which those are always my favorite gifts, when someone's actually seen something you use or taken in something that you've done without you realizing and gone out and bought them, which I think is really, really cute. So bless her. I got some beauty sponges from her, so that's always a good stock up as well. And the little mini ones are great for, I'd say they are for correction, so like for under your eye, but also if you are going out for like day to night or whatever, if you're out during the day and you want to take concealer with you to keep you up to date. Then my friend, this is another one which I've had for a while, hence why it's broken. I will try and get it out. I was going to unload this, but this one is 7 days of masking. Oh, I didn't realise that that was one as well. I can't really show you it because of the lighting in front, but it's 7 days of masking. So it's 7 clay face masks to energise and moisturise your skin for a renewed and refreshed appearance. I was going to take them out of this cracker the other day, but they're actually stuck to the plastic. So I think once I can find the time to be bothered to sit there and take all the sticky stuff off, I might do. But if not, I might just leave them in the cracker and use them from there. But I'm very intrigued by that. There are a couple, like there's a banana one and a chocolate one, which I'm not a massive fan of, but that'll be really cute because I can do that with my mum. So I will share them out, the ones that I won't use. Then moving on, we got some individual toiletries. We got Vanilla Delicious body wash, which is a new scent from Soap and Glory, which I haven't tried yet. I'm not sure on the scent. we'll see how I feel about it in the shower. It's a vanilla and warm caramel, so it's quite a sweet scent, which contradictory. You'll see in a minute that I love sweet scents, but this one I'm not sure. It's quite a sickly sweet scent. I think that's why, but I will try it in the shower and I will see. My brother's girlfriend got it for me and she's like, well, if you don't like it, I always get your hand-me-downs, and she's a vanilla girl through and through, so she's kind of angling for me to give it to her, but she's only joking. But like, I'm very intrigued to pick this one up, try it, and just try a new scent, because Soap and Glory I tend to always get the same ones and it's really nice. I've got this one and another one that is a different scent this year, which will be lovely just to try. Then I've got Snow Fairy. So I think I got one in my stocking, and then I think my brother's girlfriend got me one as well. And then I also got a little Snow Fairy showers box with a Snow Fairy shower gel and a Snow Fairy body lotion in it. You can see them there. I haven't opened this one up yet. I will do when I go to put everything away, but I haven't yet. But as you can see, I like Snow Fairy. I love the scent. If you're from the UK, you'll know what this smells like. I think every girl has had at least one bottle of Snow Fairy in their life. It's kind of a very strong, it's a very strong smell. It's quite sickly sweet. I can't really describe what it smells like. It's just Snow Fairy is Snow Fairy. It's a candy sweet, palm free shimmer body wash. It is very, very sweet. Like, I am currently have this one in the shower. I've been using this one because I got it in my stocking, which we opened first. So I showered with it on Christmas Day. I will go through this bottle and then I will not use another bottle for like a little while. So I do try and switch it out because this is very strong and sickly sweet. And so I do get a little bit. By the end of this bottle, I'll be a bit fed up of the smell. So then you go on to something else and then you go back to it. So I do love the smell and the scent. And I think this is my version of like a Lynx Africa or a Lynx where I get a bottle or one or two every year. Then we got a couple of little gift sets. So I got a Soap and Glory, a Little Stage Presents. And in this, so this is a little makeup bag. And in this you get a Righteous Body Butter, a Clean On Me body wash, a Scrub of Your Life body scrub, and then a Vitamin C face Soap and Clarity facial wash. And they're just little minis, which will be great for traveling. I can see if I can show you the size. Like I say, I will undo all this once I put them away, but I wanted to keep it all in their boxes to show you guys. So as you can see, they're just little mini, like travel size ones, which are great for when you're going away. So I will put these with everything else, but I think I will try and keep these for traveling. If it gets to a point, I think a lot of the time with my body wash and stuff, if it gets to the point where I've run out and I need to buy some more, but I've got none, then I will use one of my minis. But other than that, I do try and keep them for traveling. I then have got another Soap and Glory collection with, it's got Bee Berry and Bright. So it's a little berry collection. And in this one, you get a Berry and Bright body wash, a Berry and Bright body butter, a body scrub, a bath fizzer, and also a little mini scented candle. So that's another cute little Soap and Glory set that I got, and I literally use everything. So I love these sets because a lot of the time when you get a skincare set or whatever, or a body wash set, there's always something that you don't really use. So I think out of this, it might be the candle that won't get used as quickly as the rest of it, but I do use everything else in all of these sets. I don't think I've been given any toiletries this year where I'm like, I won't really use that, other than a couple of the scents on the face mask, just purely because I don't like the scents, but that will be shared out and they will be used. I've had a few years where I've been given stuff and I'm like, oh, I don't know when I'll use it. And then we also got given a Soap and Glory box. And in this one, I'll have to get this one out because I got rid of I don't think I got the packaging for this one. But in this one, yeah, so we've got a big version of the Clean On Me body wash, the Righteous body butter, the Scrub of Your Life body scrub, and then we've also got in this one, rather than the face wash, we've got the hand food hand cream, which I actually need to get better at moisturising my hands because I never do it, and then I wonder why my nails and hands look horrible when it comes to get my nails done. Every time she shouts at me for not looking after them. And then last but not least, I every year get, my mum started this tradition a few years ago, and all it is it's a little, she finds us a box, and every year we get Toiletries. It's our little like toiletry box, so it's always personalised to us. I think I get my one and my brother gets one, and he has like his deodorant in there, his shampoo and conditioner, and I will go through mine with you guys. So it is stacked full of all different odd bits that we've got, and there's just sometimes there's like other random useful bits in there as well. So like this year our random useful bit was Afterbite. Me and my brother have started going on holiday more on our own, and I went this year and was like, oh, I've got no Afterbite, so I didn't buy any, and I went away and I might have got bitten, can't remember, but I said about it to mum and dad, and I got some Afterbite for Christmas, and I love it because it's just things that you need. I also got a eyeliner sharpener again, or a lip liner sharpener again. I've told them I need a sharpener, so mum went out and bought me one. A Carmex lip balm. If you've ever been in my life, you'll know that I live and breathe Carmex. We then also got a Paw Paw lip balm because I wanted to try that one. A Dr. Paw Paw hair treatment spray. I ran out of mine that I was using, so again picked this up. I end up having a lot of say in a lot of these things this year because we went away and I was just like, I want like these bits of my box, so mum's like, just pick them up while you're here, and then I forgot about a lot of them though, to be fair. I got a Superdrug Candy Floss body mist, as well as an Ibiza Dreams little mini body mist. So cute, I love those little ones. A Rimmel Thrill Seeker gloss. Oh. CeraVe foaming cleanser, a little mini one which will be cute for traveling. The Dew Fixer setting spray, again another mini one, great for traveling. The Set It Up finishing powder, because I wanted to try it, so we got a mini one for me to trial first before I go and pick out a big one. I got a little mini floss, again for traveling. Some paracetamol, they're the ones that I take because you can, these sorts of things are bits and pieces that you will actually use and need. And then I got some shower gel. I got To the Moon and Back Creations. This is quite a sweet shower gel. It's a fragrance blend of space candy and coconut. And then we got a coconut and pineapple shower cream, tropical blends of Radox one. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. It's quite like fresh, so excited to try that one. And I got a passion fruit and shea shower gel as well. So that's all that's in this little box. It's just little toiletry bits that we're going to need or use over the year or next few months. So sometimes I will send mum saying, do you want to pick some things up? This is what I'm using at the moment, but she did it really well this year. And that is our toiletry section over. This is definitely the biggest section of the video, and we're going to move on to miscellaneous, and then we'll end off with the fun bit, the food. Okay, so moving on to our miscellaneous section, and this has really random bits in, but all either useful or funny or just thoughtful, I would say. So first thing we've got is a little car air freshener in fresh linen. I don't tend to use car air fresheners, again for the like headachy thing that I get, but so I said, oh, I don't know whether I'll use it because I tend to get headaches, and my dad made a very good suggestion of saying, why don't you put it in your boot so that your boot doesn't get smelly. And actually at the moment it is a bit stinky because of it being damp and everything like that. I've got a towel in the back which has got some damp, and I also have wellies and stuff in there which are all getting damp, so I actually think that would be really good to put that one in the boot and stop it from smelling. So that's the plan with that one. I got a gorgeous little paw print bracelet that's in these gorgeous like pinks and purples from one of my mum's friends, which is absolutely stunning. I got, this one's fun. So this one I asked for and ordered myself because I've been running a little bit, and running in the evenings at the moment it gets quite dark quite early. Getting home from work, trying to get out for a run in the light is just not happening. So I asked for a running vest, which we've got, but it also comes with this light. Don't know if I can get it to focus on the light because the light is extremely bright, so you can dim it and then you have flashing and then it turns off. And it's got a safety backlight as well, which I don't think I will use because I'm not running on the roads or anything like that, but you can clip it on to your vest, and hopefully then that will just help light the way as I'm running along, which will be good. It also came with a water bottle which you can slot into your vest for longer runs, which I don't do. Some stunning, well-crafted running glasses that are the cheapest things known to man. Like, who wouldn't want to look like this on a run? Stunning. Fair to say, I will not be wearing those. But hey, it came with it. Realistically, I bought it for the running jacket, not for the glasses. I then got a pair of light wash blue jeans from Hollister. I get the men's jeans and I get them in baggy because I have quite a small waist and quite thick thighs. So it's a blessing and a curse, and I struggle to get jeans. So I find that the Hollister men's baggy jeans are actually really good sizing for me, and they fit both my waist and my legs, which is what everyone wants. And I got these in the nice light wash blue because I don't have that colour yet, and when I went to get the colour a while ago, they didn't have my size, so now they've got my size. I then got from my grandma some 4 packing cubes for our suitcase. I have currently quite big ones, so these are little smaller minier ones to fit in. They've got a nice long one to fit in like your hair utensils, underwear, toiletries, those bits and pieces. So I'm very grateful for those because I only have the big ones, and sometimes that's really hard when you're trying to pack and you've only got these massive packing cubes. And then I find that I overpack a lot of like things like underwear or bikinis and stuff, so having some of the smaller ones will be really great. Then also got from her some luggage tags, which I was so buzzing about on the day because my suitcase is just black. It's plain black, and that is great until you're trying to find it on the conveyor belt at the airport and you're like, well, is that mine? Is it not? I don't know. And I was looking at the ticket to make sure it said my name. This year she got me some luggage tags and I fully appreciate it, and they're so cute. They're little baby pink ones, so I think I'm going to put the striper one on my suitcase as soon as I can, and yeah, really like them. So I think she just bought them as an added extra, and I absolutely ate them up. We then also got, my mum got me a cute little weekly planner, and you just open it up and it's got each day of the week in there. I had one in my flat in Liverpool, if any of you guys remember that, but it got completely soaking wet and it is now in the bin. So yeah, and it's got like a little to-do list and notes page, so that's really cute and will be being used often. I currently have one on my desk, a little pad one, but I think this one's a lot nicer, so I will be using it. And she got this one from Sainsbury's if anyone's interested. Then moving on, I got, my mum thought she was funny and she bought me a little naked gnome. Now I have got my hand placed there for very good reason, because he is completely naked and I don't want this video to get demonetized. Literally back, front, completely naked. He's got little sandals on. She thought it was hilarious, absolutely hilarious. She's like, oh, it could be your new boyfriend. So thanks, mum, thanks a lot. I know you're not watching this, but is, because honestly, what more could you want on Christmas Day than to unwrap your new boyfriend looking great with his can of Coke and his no mat on? Oh, then my younger brother got me a couple of these little, like, I love Stitch, and he got me a couple of these little Stitch squishy things. I got one, they're really sticky, which I wasn't sure how I felt about it, but I got one little one that's sat down, just looking all cutesy, and one Hawaii one. Oh, how cute. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them because they're sticky, so I can't even just put them out on the side because they'll just attract all the dust. So I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I will find a use for them. I am sure I will find somewhere to put them. I am sure. For now, they're just in the little ball. Okay. My brother also got me, I'm going to try and hide it because I haven't claimed this scratch card yet, but he also got me an All of Us a scratch card, which, great news, I won a £5. Not great news is he bought me, mum, dad, grandma, his girlfriend one. Out of that, I won £5, my grandma won 10. I think my dad won like 15 or 20. I think he won 15. So we've all won, my mum and his girlfriend didn't. So great for us, not so great for them. I then got a Lion King Lego, the Simba one. I asked for Lego specifically for Christmas, so I got a Simba Lego, and this has, how many pieces has this got in it? It says it's 6+. It doesn't say how many pieces it is. Normally it does, I don't know. Doesn't say, but I got Simba Lego, and it can sit in different positions, so that's going to be really good to make. And then my brother, my main present for my brother It's a Dalmatian Lego. And this one's got 1,722 pieces in. So this is going to take a little while. But look how cute it is. And again, this one can sit in different positions. So I'm very excited to give this one a go and start this one. But oh, I'm so happy. I love it so much. And then the last miscellaneous one is my main present. So this one is a combination from my mum, dad and grandma, and they clubbed together to get this one. I will give the caveat of I will show you what it is first. So I got an aura ring, which you might have seen me fiddling with because I'm still trying to get used to it. I'm not really a jewelry person, so to have a ring on constantly I'm getting used to, but I got it in the Generation 4 in silver for Christmas, and so far I am absolutely loving it. We got it on the Black Friday sale, so obviously it was a lot cheaper, and we combined my mum and my dad's money together. I will say I didn't realise it came with a charger. Now, I know that sounds really silly, but a lot of things nowadays are starting to not come with chargers and you need to buy them separately. And so it doesn't say anywhere on the website that it came with the charger pre-built in. So I also bought the Aura Ring charger to go with it because I was like, well, I'm going to have to charge it. And then it came with a charger. So part of the money that they spent on the gift and the package was this Aura Ring charger. So I am returning that because obviously we don't need to buy, I don't need a second charger. It's only me with one. You don't also need to charge it that often. I have charged it this morning up to 100% fully, but the last couple of days it hasn't been, and it's been absolutely perfect. Morning to you too, seagulls. And it's been absolutely perfect and working absolutely great. I'm really intrigued to see how this will go across the time because obviously I've only been wearing it, this is only the second day wearing it fully, so it's really intriguing to see how the date is going to shape and look like. But that's all my miscellaneous bits. Obviously, like I said, my Aura Ring is the main gift that I got, and I was very lucky with that. So all the other bits are just added extras, and I'm grateful for all of it. Like I said, literally the smallest thing of a luggage tag made me so happy. So you can imagine my face on the day. I was buzzing. But let's move on, and our final section is our food section, food and drink section, which is always a fun one. Okay, and the end of what I didn't think was going to be a long video, but has been actually quite a long video to film, the food section. I have tucked into a couple of bits already, so let me show you what I got. I got a bag of the Maltesers Christmas mix, which, as you can tell, clearly been tucked into. In this one you got 3 Malteser reindeers, 3 mini reindeers, 3 mini gingerbread flavour reindeers, and 10 Malteser teasers. I tried the gingerbread one last night. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. But I've only got 2 left now, so I think I'll just eat them and get them out the way. But yeah, not a fan. Probably won't be repurchasing that flavour. I also got given a Milky Bar little tube that's empty. I ate all them. I ate them yesterday. I was hungry and I was just like trying to put off eating anything until I filmed this video, and then I was like, do you know what, if I keep the tube then at least I can show you guys I got Milky Bar tube buttons, but I've eaten them because I was hungry. And it was Boxing Day, and what more can you do on Boxing Day? I got a Lidl's special chocolate Santa, which cannot wait for. I love Lidl's chocolate as well, like cheap chocolate. There's something so nice about cheap chocolate. My mum went bougie this year. We got the Cadbury's own chocolate coins. Yeah, she went bougie. We're rich now because we've got Cadbury's chocolate coins. Honestly, we're so used to getting, my grandma got me, you know, your standard chocky coins from, I don't know where she got these from. Sometimes it says Card Factory. That's still quite expensive, but you know, just your cheap chocolate, which again, love. But mum this year treated us to Cadbury's chocolate coins, which can't complain. Very grateful. I also got Where's My Elf little mini chocolate biscuits. Love. My grandma's friend buys us a present each year, and it's always just like chocolate or food because that's always easy. She got me 3 nice big bars of Galaxy Smooth Milk. If I come back in the new year or obviously I'm back in the new year, but if you start seeing photos of me in the new year, or I come back in February and I've put back on about the 10 dress sizes, this will be why. I got a packet of Galaxy Minstrels, which I might melt some of them because they're really good after they've been in the microwave. This is a family present, but my dad gave it to me because for some reason, I'm not sure why, but we've got loads under the We've got loads in the kitchen anyway because my dad went to the factory that makes them. So he got a load cheap through their shop. So we've now got loads. So he was like, well, you can just have the big box upstairs rather than coming down and getting the little boxes. I got a box of Maltesers. I got Galaxy salted caramel cakes, my absolute fave. I got a cute little Galaxy Christmas selection box, and this has in it 1 Galaxy smooth milk, 2 Galaxy minstrels, 2 Galaxy ripples, 1 Galaxy caramel. Yeah, sorry, it looked like there was another one. Yeah, so you got 2 ripples, 1 caramel, 1 normal, and 2 minstrels in there. I got given a salted caramel vodka liqueur, which I'm intrigued to try and see what I think of it. It's from Marks and Spencer, so I'm sure it'll be nice. Yeah, it's just vodka and flavourings. Intriguing. And then last but not very much not least, I got given this gorgeous little Christmas tree cup, but in it, reason why it's in food and drink, in it I got given a Starbucks voucher from my brother's girlfriend, because that is what we do together. My brother got a Costa one and I got a Starbucks one, and it's got some money on it, so I will go and treat myself to a Starbucks, probably with her very soon, because that's generally who I go to Starbucks with. But that is all my gifts for Christmas. I have been absolutely spoiled rotten. I am so grateful for everything that I've been given, all that I've kind of received, and all that I was able to give. So I'm really happy with the presents that I've given out this year, and kind of the thoughtfulness that's gone into them, and the little like hampers and things and stuff that I've done. So I'm very grateful for everything that I've received and everything that I've been able to give. I hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas season, whether you celebrate Christmas or whether you just enjoy holiday season or whatever that looks like for you. And I also hope you all celebrated the new year in the style that suits you and you had a happy time entering the new year. I'm hoping for me this new year will be a better new year than last year, because last year I entered the new year quite sad. So I'm in a very different place now than what I have been. But I did want to say, I know this is kind of late and this isn't even the first video going up on my channel in 2026, but thank you for all your support in 2025. I really appreciated it, and I look forward to seeing what this year brings us, because it's another year of just having fun, seeing what life brings us, and hopefully another year of changes in my personal life. So I will bring you along for the ride for all of that. But make sure you comment down below what you want to see in the new year, what you want to see in our videos, and like, subscribe, and I will see you guys all in my next video.